Welcome back to Awful Movie Reviews.
Stop leaning on the buzzer, I'm coming.
Any B-movie lover here would agree that I've taken way too long to review The Giant Claw, which is a staple, a landmark of silly B-movies. It's one of the epitomes of So Bad It's Good films. But first, I'd like to ask you guys, what is your favorite So Bad It's Good movie? Let me know in the comments down below, and don't forget to subscribe to never miss out on another review. Here we follow a plane pilot who spots something big flying through the skies. Nobody believes him, but as the body count starts piling up, his superiors start to take him seriously and investigate this thing. We don't actually see the monster until 25 minutes in. First, the flick tries to build up suspense, and while it's quite corny, it does an okay job at it. But then you see the monster. And then it's all downhill from here.
There's no need to be sarcastic.
Those are some of the goofiest, most terrible looking special effects I've ever seen in a 50s movie. I mean, just look at this. It ruins the rest. You can't take it seriously anymore. The story goes that Ray Harryhausen was supposed to provide the effects. Now that would have been cool. But due to budget cuts, the producers reached out to a low-budget film studio in Mexico.
Well, how does that help us on this?
That was a massive mistake, because the monster just looks laughable. But wait, the madness doesn't actually end here. We also learn that the characters are up against a bird from outer space. Yes, you heard me right. This creature is extraterrestrial. Okay, now this is getting quite far-fetched. But I'm really dying to know, how did the bird manage to get to Earth? Did it fly its way through space? I would have liked to get to know more about the bird. And get this. After some scientific hogwash, we learn that the bird also has some sort of immunity shield. So somehow, this thing is bulletproof. And the thing also happens to spin around in the air.
A pattern.
No, I do not see any pattern. Oh man, is this a joke? At this point, I really wonder if the film crew weren't just playing pranks on me, if the whole movie wasn't in on it.
Well, see it?
Oh no.
You see, the actors themselves are having a hard time believing this whole thing. And true 1950s sci-fi fans will maybe recognize that The Giant Claw also recycles footage from previous and much better movies, like Earth vs. the Flying Saucers and The Day the Earth Stood Still. So, there we have it. A giant invincible alien bird flying in a pattern, if you can call it that, which runs amok by attacking model planes, miniature trains, and fake buildings. Surprisingly, the acting isn't too bad, and Jeff Morrow gives a good enough lead. He also appeared in the more respectable This Island Earth. But here, no amount of great acting can save this movie. It's outweighed by the atrocious and mind-numbing special effects. There's nothing even special about them, they're just shit. It's too bad. Honestly, this movie is quite ridiculous, and it gets tedious after a while, but it's almost impossible to hate. While I wouldn't necessarily put it right up there with movies like Plan 9 from Outer Space or Robot Monster, there is no question that The Giant Claw deserves its spot in the official Awful Movie Review library of So Bad It's Pits. It's earned its medal. And now, there's only one last thing to say. What an awful movie!